did indeed. Of course, we're heading down to downtown Kato Paphos. The sun is setting up in the sky. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be a spectacality of an evening indeed. And why is Mr. Paul heading down to downtown Kato Paphos? Well, he's going for dinner with the girl in charge of the show. That's our Dame Anne. So don't forget to come back for the next little episode, because guess what? We're going to film it, and she may have a special message for someone special in her life. So don't forget to keep coming back to the little channel known as Marika and me. Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. We truly appreciate every person that comes back, even now and again. No problem whatsoever. Hit that like, smash that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the little channel known as Marika and me. So what's been going on in the world of Marika and me? Well, I tell you what, today I happened to sit down and have a coffee or two with one of our superstar members, and that is our Sir Dirk, all the way from downtown in Germany. Now he lives in Cyprus with Sir Michael, of course. Big shout out to you and the doggy woggy. Anyway, he is a web designer and programmer and all those kind of mumbo jumbo things. So I sat down with him for 2 hours today, and he was scribbling away and all those kind of things, getting on my ideas and writing down his ideas, because as we told you, we're going to be setting up the marikaandme.com website. I was lucky enough to purchase that through some waggling and wiggling the other night on the internet. So we own marikaandme.com, and that will be our web domain name, as they say. But anyway, over the next few weeks, he's going to be building us a website, and I've got great beliefs in him, because he is a very talented young man. So he's got some great ideas, and of course it'll start off with like a landing page, those kind of things, pictures of the most beautiful woman in the world. Of course, that's Marika, Miss Archin Grassini out of booth, and perhaps the odd picture or two of the idiot in a blue hat with a pair of sunglasses, perhaps tonking on a Romeo and Juliet, wondering where Baron Cigar's gone. Yes, that's our Lord Martin. And of course we're going to need an accountant one of those days, and I do know a hooky one or two. Well, they're not, I'm only joking, but I do know two. One of course is Lady Victoria, the greatest accountant in the world, and of course with a smile to die for. And I also know another one in downtown York. She is a CFO, so that's a Chief Financial Officer, but she is an accountant as well. I remember her saying to me once that I wouldn't want to be your accountant, and I said, why was that, Rachel? She said, I understand that you use hooky, and I'll be going to prison on your behalf. So you never know. And we might be needing a HR manager, and of course it just so happens that Lady Rachel's partner in her crimes is the man with the Cheshire cat grinning smile, and of course he is a HR manager. Well, he's a HR director, to be honest. So big shout out to our Lord Jace, and they're coming to Paphos very soon indeed. So exciting things going on the little channel known as Marika and me. And I do thank all of the people in the comments that have said they're going to support us, they're going to buy a brick, they're going to do this and that, and we do thank you very much indeed. It'll come online probably in the next month to 6 weeks. That's what Dirk is saying. Doesn't want to rush it, wants to have quite a few meetings and sit down and try and get it as correct as we can the first time. Obviously we can twiddle with it as it goes on, but you will be able to commission a shout out, a birthday shout out, an anniversary shout out, either on the website or of course via the Buy Me a Coffee platform. €10, that sort of thing. And of course we'll include a shout out for you, perhaps calling your cat in, your dog in, who knows, whatever you want. A couple of coffees on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, or a couple of coffees linking from the website, and that will be coming. But also there are quite a few people now that are asking for quite a special video. It's like our Lady Rachel, and of course her Sir Steve, the Apple Mac man, or is it Big Mac? I'm not sure, but anyway, they're coming to Paphos soon, and they wanted a video made a couple of weeks back now to remind them of their wedding in Paphos. So they got married in the town hall, obviously for all the official bits and bobs. Then they went down to Rikos Beach to have some pictures and standing and prancing and dancing, I've no doubt. And then they went to the harbour restaurant known as the Pelican restaurant to have their evening meal, and then, well, who knows, probably romancing, that kind of stuff. But she wanted to try and encompass all of that. Now obviously there's a little bit of effort in that, so Lady Heather understood, so she gifted us quite a few coffees on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, and of course with great pleasure we made that video. So if you want something like that, you'll be able to commission it via the website or go onto the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Again, gift us 5 coffees or a few more if you're feeling generous, and that little video will be coming with your names written all over it. So a special video courtesy of Marika and me for you guys. And of course we'll be coming to Buy Me a Brick. Yeah, so he's going to design a page where there'll be a countdown of bricks. Obviously we'll have special editions, won't we? Baron von Cigar, yes Lord Martin. But of course you'll be able to actually physically see how they're going on, how he's getting on. So there'll be a Buy Me a Brick for the lounge bar, that's the Marika and Me lounge bar obviously, and there will be the Buy Me a Brick for the Marika and Me mansion. What are you going to get in return? Well, it's very, very simple. Whatever you donate to us, so when we set the price, when you come into the bar, lounge bar, long bar, you're going to stay there a long time, you see. So it's going to be very, very easy for you to recoup the money that you invested, because every time you order a drink, we're going to knock that off that balance. So you're not actually giving us money, you're just loaning us money to help us front and start the Marika and Me lounge bar. We estimate it's going to cost us somewhere around about €50,000. We want it to be quite nice, if you understand me. We don't want some just little corner shop with a couple of tables. We want it to be nice, and that's nice for you guys to come and sit and of course mix and meet up with other Marika and Me fans, shall we say. But of course anyone can come in, anyone, Tom, Dick and Harry. Even I'll be coming in there now and again, and I might even bring my cat, and our cat is known as Mr. Blonde, or in German I think that's Blondentag. I tell you what, he's a handsome boy. He's going to charm a couple of euros out of you. You'll be nipping off Lord Damon Ritchie to buy some chicken to feed him, because that's his favourite food. Like I say, also there will be the page with the Buy Me a Brick in the Marika and Me mansion, and the plan is to build a 5-bedroom house with the emphasis on 5 en suites. So one will be for myself and Marika, the most beautiful woman in the world, and as someone said, the rest of it will be to store her clothes. We'll build like a barn or something, an aircraft hangar. I know a man with an aircraft hangar in downtown Shropshire. Big shout out to Lord Andy and of course Lady Ness. Perhaps we could store all of her clothes in there, and then we could fly them in, that kind of thing. You know, perhaps Sir Richard could jump onto his helicopter and fly over every day. And of course don't forget to bring Lady Julie of the Nash, and of course my little mate, who's not that little anymore, that's our Viscount Leo. So I'm very careful what I say. So big plans afoot. If you guys have got some ideas, you can find us on Facebook, you can drop it into the comments. Lots of you have got my WhatsApp, and of course lots of you have got my email. Email is paulg321@yahoo.co.uk. so if you want to drop us an email, please feel free. More often than not, as you know, you will get a reply within a few hours. We are a touchable channel, shall we say. Now, I'd like to do a big shout out to some of the guys that like to come back and watch the show now and again. Perhaps if your name is Sir Daniel, he fancies a brick. You're going to need 2, because he's got a girl in his life who's always right. And of course that's our girl known as our Lady Sherry Wright. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys very, very soon indeed. And a big shout out to a little superstar, and he is, well, he might be a big superstar, but he's actually a young man, and he likes to tune into the little channel known as Marika and Me. He likes to have his mum and dad sitting with him, and he likes to wonder where Mr. Paul is gonna go. So big shout out to Count James of Mansfield, and of course big shout out to your dad Sir Carl, and your mum, the greatest proofreader. Is that proofreader? No, proofreading writer. They read things, don't they, make sure the punctuation's right and all that kind of stuff. So you never know, we might be needing Lady Rebecca very, very soon indeed. And perhaps if you've got a talent that you think that you can pop into the Marika and Me helping, shall we say, drop in the comments, and we'll make contact with you, and hopefully we can work as a team. I know in downtown Nantwich there's the Nantwich crew. Yes, big shout out to Lady Jessica, and of course the superstars, that's Princess Megan, and of course my little mate, who is little at the moment, but when he grows up he's going to punch me in the mouth because he's known as Gangster Max. But of course Daddy, yep, that is our Lord Simon. He is an IT guy, and of course he bumped into Lord Damon Ritchie last year. So both of these guys are in the IT, and you know, hopefully you can help us out with some ideas as well. Now, you may have noticed that the road surface is a bit smoother because they've tarmacked it. Isn't that nice? So now our trip down to downtown Kato Paphos is that little bit more smooth. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm off to downtown Kato Paphos. We're about to go over this roundabout and technically enter Kato Paphos. I'm going to take a right by the area known as the Triangle. Right in front of me will be the Olympic Lagoon 5-star luxury resort. I'm going to take a right, like I say, and head down past Adonis Avenue, which of course is easier to say Hotels Road. That's where all the hotels are. And of course, I'm going to be pulling into the Alexander the Great Hotel because I'm picking up our day man and we're going for dinner to the Pelican restaurant in the harbour. So don't forget to come back. It might be the next video or the one after, I'm not sure, because obviously I'm going to go walk up and down the harbour as well. But definitely today you're going to get to watch me, that's little old me, Mr. Paul, have dinner with our superstar Dayman. Yep, and then you never know, she might ask us a question or two, and she might do a big shout out to someone very important in her life. And you never know, we might even get a phone call from the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course, that is our Marika, Miss Ochin Brasilia Labouf. Not much of a mention for Lady Andrea tonight because, of course, there's not many traffic lights upon the way. But talking about Andreas, there's another Andrea. Yep, it's a beautiful name, isn't it? But of course, she says it slightly different, Andrea. And of course, she is the greatest Spanish teacher in the world. But now she lives in downtown London. And she has for 30 years, by the way. But of course, she does teach Spanish. And lovely, she hangs on to her accent. So a big shout out to our girl in downtown London. And of course, the man of her dreams and our great superstar friend, Lord M. And one of these days, yeah, I'll jet into downtown London and I'll stay with you. I've got a feeling that Princess Sarah will be doing the cooking and the cleaning. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And please don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's where you could gift us that coffee, or 2, or 3, or 4, as many as you like. Perhaps like Lord of the Harold and the girl named Lady Pat, 10 coffees. Thank you very much indeed. And of course, the website's coming soon. And of course, you can also join us as a superstar member. This is the front entrance into the Alexander the Great Hotel. Let's go and see if our girl, known as Dayman, is waiting. Thanks for watching, and of course, we'll see you again very soon indeed. Oh my goodness, there she is, and she's looking absolutely spectacular. Let's go and get her. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.